Well, guys, you can see this is not the layout area. For sure, this is my music area that my wife made me here in the living room when we redid it. There's actually some of the living room you can see that we redid, put molding and everything up there. There's part of the bedroom too. You can see everything in there too, new ceiling fan, and all that we did in the over the winter. But yeah, this is all my music stuff. This is my music corner. Sitting here getting ready to take my blood pressure. It's kind of a cool little area. That note has tunes or bands written on it, like all throughout the years. Creedence, The Cream, Doors, Doobie Brothers, etc. You can see them written in there. It's pretty cool. That's my Audio Technics record player. Listened to a little Asia this morning. Normally that microphone is on the table next to me, along with that Beach Boys record up there on display. But gotta use a table for other things. So to give you guys a quick update, I still plan to do my On Track Tuesday. It'll just be upstairs next week, but I won't be probably down in my layout area for a good month before I could even do steps. I think if you know, you heard Cousin Vinny mention, I did have a full hip replacement last Saturday morning, taking the doggy to the vet, taking both of them. I was taking our female Chloe out to the car, and she was getting excited, and so she started to jog towards the car, and I was coming down steps, didn't see where I was going, slipped on some ice, and fell forward, tried to stumble forward and regain my balance, and all I did was probably turn my leg underneath me, and fell, heard something pop, felt something pop, and you just get this feeling of instant nausea over you, that you're sick, something went wrong. And luckily a stranger was going by, helped my wife pick me up, put me in the back of my car. We still took the dogs to the vet because I said, whoa, I'm sitting up, I feel okay, I'm just sore, I feel okay, I'll come back home and we'll see what's going on. So I went to the vet and called my dad and said, can you help me get in the house when I get home? Tried to get out of the back of the car, couldn't. I just couldn't do it. At that point, it was just too hard to move. So took a trip to the emergency room after painfully getting undressed. Come to find out, I did break my hip. I guess part of my femur a little bit, but I also pulled the hip completely out of the socket. Primarily due to all the dialysis and my chronic kidney disease over the years, it does take its toll on your bones and the strength of them. So to be 46 to have a full hip replacement is kind of a little bit out of the ordinary, which is why they're doing a full hip replacement, because of my history, to make sure that it's strong going forward and stays strong. And I have no problem with that at all. I get that. So it is what it is. It had to be done. It was pretty painful. I was in the emergency room not too long, maybe 2 hours. They got me up to a room. The doctor even came in and saw me and said, hey, we're going to do your surgery first thing tomorrow morning. Get this done. He went through what he was going to do, what the complications were. He was going to come talk to me again the next morning. When I got to my room about an hour later, the power goes out at the hospital for some reason. And I had to lay there. Somebody's walking by the house. I had to lay there, and he came back and said, I can't let you lay here. I don't know when we're going to have power. It took the hospital 4 days to get their power back fully. So this wasn't considered an emergency surgery, but he said, I can't leave you laying there in bed like that. So I took an ambulance ride with this leg this way over to Peoria, which is 35 minutes away. Thank you to the two ladies who took me in the EMS. They did a great job. I probably scared them to death when I screamed every time I got moved, but to be expected. It just was getting worse and worse and worse at that point. So when I got over to Peoria Saturday morning, or probably about noon Sunday, when I got back to Peoria and got in my room, doctor came, his assistant came in, talked to me. The doctor actually came in and talked to me that morning, or the next morning, and said, "Hey, we're going to get you in at 3:30. That's my plan today," and they did. And it was, this is a different pain, a different struggle, but it was so great to be done with, laying there with the broken leg on the bed. When I went down to surgery, the nurse did pick my leg up, and I just screamed. And she's like, "Oh, did I do that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've not been put out yet. I saw you pick it up and move it." And so the anesthesiologist was getting ready, and he kind of said, okay, we're gonna make it feel good right now then. And he put the mask over my face, and hey, take a few nice breaths, deep, slowly. You feeling good? And it only took about 25 seconds. I was feeling really good. Didn't even feel my leg at that point, and drifted off to sleep and woke up with a new hip. So they did drug me pretty good. It took me a while, about 4.5 hours to come to, and I kind of slept for a little bit after that. But that's what happened. That's what's going on. That's my update. So eventually what I have to do now is I'm taking a rest now. I just walked about 20 minutes. So I'll walk about 20 minutes, try to do some leg exercises, put it up to get the swelling, because my legs still are swollen bad. And I guess that's something to be expected for a couple more weeks. So got that going for me. And so I can't really sit for too long periods of time either. I got to kind of keep moving it. If I'm not sitting, if I'm going to stay still, I have to be laying and probably prop it up, or sitting and prop my leg up. So eventually here in a couple weeks, maybe I'll have somebody help me bring some stuff up and something I can work on while I'm doing this. But I got another project to kind of do with some music for somebody. So do that, and I might do that so I won't be doing the things I want to do on the layout. I was getting a little bit done at a time. I had a nice schedule for it, not overdoing it, not spending too much time on it, but just spending a little time, and was getting some things done. So, and then this, of course, unfortunately happened, but it is what it is. So just doing the rehab now and going to the doctor and checking everything out. So guys, I thought I'd give you an update. I'll be catching up on your videos for sure. That's for sure. But definitely here listening to some music while I walk, which is what I've been doing this morning. So thanks everybody, and I'll catch everybody this week. Have a good week.